Hello everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. So here again I am with new reading that was part of IELTS actual exam on 25th March 2023. Okay, the reading title is The Forgotten Forest. Okay, so just look at this type of reading. Only small paragraphs they have given. Now no need to read anything from here. First we will go to see what type of questions they have asked us. Okay, then we will decide what we are going to do it. Okay, let's start. So first type of question they have given us flow chart. No, this is not first type of question. This is second type of question. Flow chart. Complete the flow chart. They have given like that, means fill in the blanks, and we can use only one word. And third type of question we have true false not given. And now I will be showing you first type of question that we have. First type of question, again we have fill in the blanks, complete the summary, choose no more than two words. Okay, we can use two words and they have given like that. Let's read this. Let's start with this fill in the blanks. Okay, so how we will be doing? First we need to take care that we can use one word or two words also. And now how I have done this circle of the main keyword forest fire ensures. It means we will be looking this word, this keyword in the paragraph. Then we can easily reach to the location of these questions. Okay, forest fire, and of course we will be reading these two ones also side by side. Please just pause the screen and read all the questions 1, 2, 3 at least. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, please read 3 questions and we will be going to the location. First I am going to read this and finding the location, keyword, important keywords. Birds can locate their ground. So these two words are also keywords for this statement. Second, while I am reading it, I want to understand the meaning of this. Okay, the burrows again is a keyword of a species of provide homes to many other animals. So many other animals may be their species. Okay, hardwoods, again hardwoods such as don't take over. So first I will be going for finding this keyword. After that it will be easy to find the location of these questions. Forest fires, of course first type of question is this. Definitely we are going to look into the first paragraph. We will start looking. I am not going to read each and every sentence or this thing. I will show you the full paragraph, and how I am doing it you will also be finding the answer on your screen. So you can see I am going to look only forest fire word for finding the location of first 3 questions. Yes, side by side if something is important, but here we are not going to circle any person's name because list of people question statement is not there. That's why and another important thing, North America is also there. You can just keep underline it. So hopefully you must be able to look for the full paragraph. Just a minute. Okay, so I think you are able to look at this full paragraph. Okay, critically endangered in longleaf park like environment, more savanna. My main focus is to find forest fire. Forest word is here. So to block the sun, openness, create frost. Okay, so just no need to understand everything here. Fly traps, ladies and buttons grow, 50 different species, wildflower shrubs and all. So in these 2 paragraphs there is no word forest fire. I am looking for forest fire. Forest was there but fire is not there. So 21st century, however virtually long. So you have to read like that only. No need to read every word. Uncut old growth. The rest is a forest that regrown after cutting. Okay, figuring out piney woods also will biologists to help plants and animals. Okay, nearly 2/3. Okay, so this we can do it. Declining threatened endangered species in southeastern United States, longleaf. Okay, its only part says California. Forest word is again, he says fire. I can see this word. Okay, let's read it. Lack of fire is also here. Let's read it. He says the demise of these animals and plants also tied to a lack of fire which once swept through the southern forest regularly. Fire is absolutely critical for this ecosystem and for the species that depend on it, says Denher. Okay, so this paragraph, they are not saying something, they are not saying anything. Let's read the question statement again. So question statement, birds can locate their dash in the ground. Birds ground burrows. Okay, let's find it from this paragraph that we have found fire here, and now we are on this paragraph. You can look this. So any species you can find a connection to fire. Batchman sparrow is a secretive bird. Yeah, we got bird also with a beautiful song that echoes across the longleaf flatwoods. It tucks its nest on the ground. Ground is also there. So what we can write the answer? So I will show you the question statement. Birds can locate their dash in the ground. So what? So they are, in the previous line they are talking about species of a secretive bird, and it means they are talking about this bird, its nest on the ground. So we will be writing here nest. Okay, coming to the second, burrows of a species of provide homes to many other animals. Okay, burrows. So after this, let's read it thoroughly. But once the fire has been absent for several years, a tangle of shrubs start to grow, sparrows disappear, gopher tortoises, the only native land tortoises east of the Mississippi, are also abundant in longleaf, a keystone species for these forests. It's burrows provide home. Okay, provide homes and safety to more than 300 species of this and this, ranging from eastern diamondback rattlesnakes to this. If the fire is suppressed, however, tortoises are choked out. If we lose the fire, an ecologist. Okay, so let's read what they want to say. This same statement is given. Burrows provide homes to burrows of a species. Now something, homes is also there. Many species means other animals. Burrows of a species of dash. Burrows is not, if you no, it is not an animal name. Okay, so is same sentence they have given here. So they want to ask which animal burrow is this. Okay, so they are talking about tortoises. If you read it thoroughly, tortoise, the only native land tortoises east of this, are also abundant in longleaf, a keystone species for these forests. It's these species. Burrows provide home. It means we will write tortoises here. Tortoises. Okay, now coming to the third, hardwoods such as, don't take over, hardwood is the key word. Okay, hardwood. So this paragraph, hardwood, let's find it. No, in this paragraph there is no hardwood, and without fire we also lose longleaf. Fire knocks back, hardwood is here. Let's read it thoroughly. Without fire we also lose longleaves. Fire knocks back the oaks and other hardwoods that can grow to overwhelm longleaf forests. So this is the location, this is the sentence, but they have asked in different style. Fire knocks back the oaks. Oaks is something different, and other hardwoods. Oaks is also a hardwood, it means. So hardwoods such as oaks. Got it? Now coming to the next question, apart from fires lit by lightning. Now apart from fires we are getting it. Lit by lightning is my important keywords, and then we will read fires are created by dash and settlers. Okay, so lightning is an important word to find. Let's find it. This we have got oaks and all. They are fire forests. They involve, lightning word is again here. Lightning, capital of eastern states, and it wasn't only lightning strikes. Okay, so let's read it. So we have got the location lightning. Fires are created by dash and settlers. Okay, fires are created by, let's read it again. They involved in the lightning capital of the eastern states, and it wasn't only lightning strike that set the fire aflame. Native Americans also lit fires to keep the forest open. So what we can use it? So these are settlers. Fires are created by Native Americans, if you write, and settlers, because fires, apart from fires lit by lightning, so here they are saying it wasn't only lightning strikes that set the fire aflame. Native Americans also lit fires to keep the forest open. So we will be writing here Native Americans. Okay. Now coming to the next question, that is, fires deliberately lit are called. Deliberately lit are called. What they are called, what they are known, what they are defined. What is the another name for fire? Fire lit, deliberately lit are called. So did the early pioneers. They helped create long leaf pine forest that we know today. Okay. Let's move on to the next page. That is the next page here. You can see we were looking for fires deliberately lit. So this is the question statement. My fires deliberately lit by lit are called. Okay, fires deliberately. So deliberately word we should look for first. So let's read this paragraph. How nutrients flow throughout the longleaf ecosystem. We are just beginning to understand. For example, researchers have discovered frequent fires provide extra calcium. Okay, calcium is also important word here, which is critical for egg production. To endangered red-croaked woodpeckers. Retired avian Florida State University has studied small black and white birds for more than 2 decades in Florida, some forest. When she realized female woodpeckers laid large clutches in the first breeding season, territories were burned and she and her colleagues went searching for answers. We learned calcium. So we also need to, so I am reading it maybe because next fill in the blanks is also there, that's why. Now here I don't think so deliberately word is there. Now let's look at this word. Today fire is vital management tool for preserving. Most of fires are prescribed burns. Deliberately word is here. Set with a torch drip. Now we got deliberately set up with a torch drip. Let's read the question statement again. Fires deliberately lit are called. What they are called? The fire is used as a vital management tool for preserving both longleaf and its wildlife. Most of these fires are prescribed burn. I think this would be the answer. Deliberately set with a drip torch. So this won't be the answer. So let's read one more sentence. Although the public often opposes any type of fire and the smoke that goes without it, these frequent low intensity burns reduce the risk of this forest are going to burn. Let's write this one. Definitely this will come. Prescribed burns. Now moving to the next type of question we have. This is flow chart. How to increase the number of cooked woodpeckers. So that we have already read in this paragraph. Red cooked woodpeckers word is here. So let's read the first location. Calcium stored in, where calcium is stored in and shrubs are burned, calcium is released into. So I will be finding this calcium stored in. Let's read it. You can also read with me. Calcium stored in. Calcium is here. The researchers have discovered that frequent fires provide extra calcium, which is critical for egg production. To endangered red-cooked woodpeckers. Franz James, a retired avian ecologist, this unnecessary information you should not read, has studied that these small black and white birds for more than 2 decades in Florida's sprawling forest. When she realized female woodpeckers laid large clutches in the first breeding season after their territories were burned, she and her colleagues searching for answer. We learned calcium again. Calcium is stashed away in woody shrubs. Stashed away in woody shrubs. So calcium, same word is here. Calcium stored is stored in. So we can write shrubs, because we have to write only one word, shrubs. Okay, calcium stored in shrub. We can avoid this woody. This is the major word here, and woody is what kind of shrubs are there? It's woody. So that is adjective or adverb, you can say. When the forest, it's shrubs quality actually. Okay, next, seventh, shrubs are burned. Calcium is released into and travels up to the leaves. Okay, shrubs. Okay, next, when the forest is not burned. No, woody shrubs. When the forest is not burned. Okay, James says, but when there is a fire, shrubs are burned. When there is a fire, calcium, a pulse of calcium moves down into the soil. So into is also there, into, released into soil. You can use it, and travels up to the leaf and up to the long leaf. This also we have got. Now next location, a kind of dash eats the leaves. So kind of dash, long leaf. Eventually this calcium makes its way up the food chain to a tree dwelling species of ant. Species means of blank is this, of word is also there. A kind means here they are talking about species of ant. So we can write here ant, sorry, here eighth, ant. Okay, so eats the leaf, which is red cooked favorite food. Okay, the result, more calcium for the birds, which leads to more eggs, younger and more woodpeckers. The number, red cooked woodpeckers eat those, the number of dash increases. So what we can write? The number of dash increases. The number which leads to more eggs and more woodpeckers. So what we are going to write? Woodpeckers or more eggs. So how to increase the number of cooked woodpeckers? So the number of woodpeckers or eggs. So woodpeckers is already there. So we will not be repeating the same word, whatever given in the main heading and all. That's why eggs will come. So sometimes students write the same word, whatever given in the heading or in the question statement. No, we are not supposed to write the same word that is given in the question statement. Okay, eggs is also there. Now coming to the true false not given. Let's read it one by one. The sparse distribution. What is the sparse meaning? Like it is not concentrated on one place. Okay, less quantity. The sparse distribution of long leaf pine trees. So this is the location. Keyword, leads to the most diversity of species. Okay, yeah, this paragraph we have done. Now coming to the next paragraph. Restoring leaf is not an easy task. The Herbie, now this is the last, no need to underline everything. And plant also recreated in the areas where the land has not been chewed up by farming but converted. Pine plantation word is also here. The seed bank of the longleaf forest actually usually remain viable beneath the soil. In time, vegetable can be coaxed back. Agriculture held decide. No. So we are looking for this. The sparse distribution of longleaf pine trees leads to the most diversity of species. Diversity of species is also not there. So we will be writing here not given. Not given. This 10 number is not given. Now 11th number is, it is easier to restore forest converted to farms than forest. So comparison, it is easier to restore forest. Restoration of forest converted to farms means those who are, because they are talking about agriculture, farming also, you can see this. So who are the land who is which is converted to farms. So it is easiest to restore forest converted to farms than forest converted to plantation. So the comparison kind of thing, whether it is easier or difficult. If it is easier, then true. If it is difficult to restore forest converted to farms, then false. And if they are not talking about like how about from here to here, then definitely not given. So 11th number is, so it is easier. So let's look at the restoring long leaf is not an easy task. So first line they are saying, and the explanation they have given, understory of wiregrass and other plants also need to be recreated. Okay, in areas where the land has not been chewed up by farming but converted to plantation. So it means they are talking about plantation. The seed bag of the long leaf forest usually remain viable beneath the soil. In time, this original vegetation can be coaxed back. Okay, where agriculture has destroyed the seeds, however, wiregrass must be replanted. So here they are saying opposite information. It is easier to restore forest converted to farmland. Instead, they were talking about this. Okay, so false will be there. Coming to the 12th, the technology in recreating the herbaceous layer. So this we have already, this layer they are talking about. Okay, will phase out in the near future due to high cost. Will phase out in the near future due to the high cost. Okay, layer will phase out. So costing is here, they are talking, the layer is here, but here they are talking about after this word, after 3-4 lines, he had come to the main point. You can see this. So that's why reading here, reading thoroughly is important when you are getting the location. In time, this original vegetation can be coaxed where agriculture had destroyed the seeds, where wiregrass must be replanted. Right now, the expense is prohibitive, but researchers are searching for low-cost solution. Expense is more, but researchers are searching for low-cost solutions. You can see this. You can see this full paragraph. Now here what they are asking, the technology in recreating this layer will phase out. So in near future due to high. So this is not given. This word this thing we have not got it. That's why it will be not given. Okay, 12th. Now coming to the few people in this restoration program will see the replanted forest reach its majority. Few people in this program will see the replanted forest reach its maturity. So this paragraph is left last. Bringing back long life is not short-sighted. However, few of us, yes, few people will be alive when the pines being planted become mature forest in 70 to 80 years. It means a few people in this restoration program will see the replanted forest reach its maturity. So this is true. And is a resurgence short-sighted plant today, but this is not stopping long-leaf enthusiasts. Today it is getting hard to find long-leaf seedlings to buy. One of the says everyone wants long-leaf isn't resurgence, means regrowth stage of the long-leaf plantations. Okay, so that we have done. Let's check our answers first. Answers, this is also correct, this is also correct, that I have checked this, but here one answer is wrong here. So they are saying something different. They are saying this is true. Okay, so all rest of the questions are correct. So they are saying, answers are saying this is true. So let's find how it is true. Here we have got this location and we have got this location. 11th is this location. It is easier to restore forest. Restoring longleaf is not an easy task. And the next question, herbaceous layer will phase out. So this is for next question. Although the explanation is given for this also, it means this 10th question number we can get it in the above paragraph. So here, although pine trees they were looking, if we look according to the keywords, then this we were looking for this pine plantations. But let's read it, this one also. Most of these fires are prescribed and deliberately set, although the public often opposes any type of fire. Okay, forests are going to burn. This southern forest restoration manage is just a question of when. With prescribed burns we can pick the time and place. So nothing they had given about it. I couldn't find it, that's why I just put it into not given. The sparse distribution of long leaf pine trees leads to the more, okay, yes, pine trees, they were talking here also, pine forest. They helped create long leaf pine forest that we know today. Okay, they evolved lightning, long leaf oaks and hardwood that can grow too. So if we understand the meaning, then I think this will come out the meaning of total. Otherwise I have put this not given. If one question is wrong, there is no problem. Okay, so I have provided this question not given, but that is true. Thank you so much.